How you doing? Have you been? Since the last time we talked, did you buy your man a gift?
We hope you did.
Did he like it? Please let us know. Have you been whole? Do you feel wholesome? Do you feel happy? It's not a must, by the way. We're just like checking up on you.
Yes.
You don't have to be happy. I mean, happiness is not a continuous journey. It's a continuous journey. It's not a continuous state.
Yeah.
So, hope you've been good anyway. I'm Sheila.
And I'm Koki.
And today we look,
we're feeling
cute.
We're feeling cute today. We're feeling cute. And we're also having some cute wine. So
okay, this is actually red wine and I like it. I am not a red wine person, but this one,
guys,
this is good.
you remember in the last video how I told you I went to local grill and they served us some Bomas wine? Like I can smell the butter. The butteriness.
The blackberries.
Oh my god, it's incredible. And it goes for like 1,000 or less than 1,000 depending on where you buy it from.
Where did you buy it from?
I bought it from, can you see? Dragon's Back Mountain. I don't know if you can see. We'll post a picture on our gram. It's called Dragon's Back Mountain. It's a South African sweet red wine. Where did I get it from? I get it from Carrefour for like $8.99 or something.
It's
like
actually semi-dry.
Yeah, it's not
semi-dry. It's not fully sweet, yeah.
It's naturally sweet, so it's not sweetened with additives or anything, so it is incredible. As in, I love the smell. As in, even before I drink it, I love the smell. You know when you smell wine and it smells so creamy and so buttery?
Actually, I am not a red wine girl. Like, I'm really particular on red wine, but this one I can have any day. It's not heavy. It's not heavy. It's light. It's pretty. You can have it alone. You don't need something to wash down the aftertaste. Yeah. So it's really good.
And it also pairs well with steak or like anything beef. Like if you're having a beef stew at home, then you have this. Oh my god, guys!
Heaven.
Phew, this guy should start paying us
They
for all this
should.
endorsement.
Anyway, today's topic is very, when you and I feel topic. We're talking about body image and confidence.
Yes, and speaking of which, we're feeling cute today. Can you tell? Can you tell we're feeling cute? I currently don't have any brow and I love it.
Free the nips.
I think
Free the
it's
nips.
a look. I think it's a vibe. I'm very self-conscious when it comes to not wearing a bra. So I honestly
I feel small titty girls have it. Like if you go free the nipple, people wouldn't like shit, wanafanya nini. But if I was to do that, everyone would be like, hey, Sodom and Gomorrah, the world is ending. Hey, why do you want to tell me uchi?
I think it's the self-consciousness I had because when I was young, I was very insecure that I had small tits. So wearing them out, I would feel like they're even smaller with no bra. But right now, who gives a fuck? I don't care, sis. I don't care.
Kila mtu na size yake. I mean, manyake all sizes. Literally, like, there's always this thing about I want to look like, there's this tall, slender. I want to be that because everyone likes that. Your mans will like you the way you are,
darling.
Your people around you will have you the way you are. I mean, if they're the right people, then you don't need to be anyone else. You don't need to be a certain size for you to fit in. And for me personally, that has been a really big, like, a learning curve for me. Because my dad was just, it wasn't out of spite, it was out of love, but he used to be like, ay, we ni mkubwa unakani kama we ni mgonjwa. Like, I'm like, wow, the audacity. Why would you say that? Because we were looking at family photos, the ones for Kitamo, and me look like a hippo. I was nono from head to toe. You know the way hippos are just one size? I was that, and I'm like, oh my god, what was I doing?
But you didn't know.
I did not, but it's in my head that I was ugly. Because my dad was like, you were too big. So I grew up knowing that I was too big. Until Jews, and I'm like, you know what? Society will have me whether I'm big or not. That's their problem. I mean, I'm not any less of a human because I'm bigger or I'm smaller. I'm just human, and I should be loved like that, because you're not supposed to be loved because you're fit or you're small or you're thick. You have a big ass, you have a fat ass. Those are just society's misgivings that
societal pressures don't give in to them. This pressure to be a certain way we were speaking with Sheila earlier, and we were just saying how working out, even when you don't see results, gives you this whole boost of confidence. It makes you feel like, oh, child was gonna tell me nothing, because I want to see. I think I'll try me.
Who's the bitch?
Tell me something.
That's
the actual thing. It makes you feel like that bitch. Like the morning I work out and my affirmation is I'm that bitch, I do feel like I'm that bitch. Like I don't feel like I'm just saying. I feel like I am that bitch.
Yeah.
So even if you don't look as fit as you're working out, you're doing 10 sit-ups or whatever, it is what it is.
It is what it is actually. And you know, like it's been such a huge year for Lizzo, and just to see her perform, just to see her twerk, just to see her dress skimpy, it's just so empowering, because I'm like, I mean, if she can do it, my friend,
exactly.
Who are you to tell me not to do it? I will wear a crop top with my tummy, because if you have a problem, unilipia surgery, I go and cut it. I'm not about to I can't. It doesn't come out in a day, because I've been struggling with my weight. Even now I'm struggling with my weight, because now you go to family functions and I'm like, hey, umekuwa mfupi, then another one will interject, apana nikunona menona. I'm like, excuse me,
even me with my katani body, you know, like when I add weight, everyone is like, you're fat. I'm like, I'm tiny. I can be whatever. As in, I'm still, even when I add weight, I'm still tiny, because I'm tiny.
And you know, I used to tell people like you who've added weight, you would say, someone your size would say, Ati, I've added weight, and I'm like, Kaisa mintasema, and I'm like, you're not supposed to say that. I mean, you don't have the same bodies. If they feel like they've added weight, let them feel it.
If you're tiny like me naturally, and you wear jeans and they're just not going in, you're like, you know what, I've added a bit of weight.
So you shouldn't lessen someone's problem because yours is bigger. I mean, if you're big and you feel big, you shouldn't be offended that someone else who's smaller than you says that they've added weight. I mean, they know they've added. So who are you to be like, Atika, you need tumbo. I used to say those things and I look back and I cringe and I'm like, oh, who is that bitch? Oh my goodness, the ghetto. But you just need to accept yourself the way
I think
you are.
It's a very ongoing journey.
Exactly.
Because of a lot of unlearning. Like I said, I think out of all my friends in primary school, I had the smallest titties. Like they were so small. They were smaller than mangoes. They were small like the small mangoes. I remember, because you know that time you don't wear a bra, so through your dress, your primary school dress, you can see your titties and you're like, where are they? And that time people have cleavage and you're like, who is a cleavage? So it's something that you learn to be insecure about then, but now it's not really about societal pressures, because they'll always be there to look a certain way. Now it's melanin. What happens if you're lighter skinned, or if you're not light and you're not dark and you're just caramel chocolate like me?
Okay, sis.
But generally, it doesn't. Because there was a whole time where there was so much pressure to be light-skinned that people bleached their skin. People did like extreme measures. But now, darker-skinned people are being loved just as they are. You know, like all these beautiful Sudanese models who we absolutely adore and are so proud of to see on runways for brands like Chanel and Givenchy and all those big brands endorsing like navy blue black skin. Like literally, it's navy blue black, it's so dark, and brands making foundations for those people. And a couple of years before, even a shade for you and me might have been harder to find than it is now. But I feel like it's just in a space to love and accept yourself. Flaws, I'm putting quotes and quotes, because there might be flaws in your head, but
and
they're
in
not
society,
really,
but they're not
flaws,
really flaws,
because we're all different. We can't be expected to all look the same. So I think that's where self-love comes in, where you're like, you know what, I have tall legs, but I love them because I stand out in a room and I look fine while doing it. And if you have, you know, a small waist and everyone is trying to say how you're using medication, how you're using this, how you're using that one, let them say it is how it is for you. Because there are those people who are blessed and they have bodies like waist so snatched it's not even there, like Nikita Johnson. Darling, it is what it is for everyone. So I think to also keep in mind, to give yourself the grace to know that there are people who look like that, but it doesn't mean people who look like you are not beautiful, you know.
Exactly. And to be okay with people criticizing you.
Yeah.
Once you're okay with how you look, like nowadays I'm just like, yo, it's whatever. Because I've been big since I think not even class, 2 years, 3 years. I was big. I was a big baby. So in in primary I was thick ukuchini, and people were like, you have big hips, and I'm like, Aki, I thought it was such a bad thing. So I'm like, Aki, what's wrong with me? Like, and I just came to realize that it is what it is. I mean, it's harder to find jeans for me because I will not find jeans my hip size. It's just hectic to shop. But at the end of the day, I know that's how I look like. And even if someone tells me you're too big, I'm like, tell me something I don't know. Like, okay, so therefore you want me to do what? I mean, I know that I'm big, or I know that I'm small, or I know that I'm too light skinned, or I know that I'm too dark. So once you know and you accept yourself, no comment will faze you. Well, there are days you don't wake up loving yourself per se, because there are days I look at the mirror and I'm like, shit, oh my god, unakaa nani, like who are you from? Then I'm like, I can't do anything. Like, even though I was to gym, I wouldn't wait at now I gym, then I love myself. I might die in the process of gymming and I'm not loved myself. So I love myself now, take myself to the gym, still loving myself. Like I tell myself, if I was ever to go to the gym, it would be because of stamina, not because of weight loss. Because, you know, like the way gym, that like, ukifanya tu squat moja, you'll be looking at it like, is it coming? Where's the ass? Like, you want results, but for me it would be more of how it makes me feel, not how it makes me look.
Yes, that is true.
You know, because I'm okay with how I look. I mean, we don't all look the same. We all come in shapes, different shapes and sizes. So if I was to go to the gym or do anything like exercise or anything, it would be because of how it makes me feel.
And I think that's the most important thing. Even the thing.
Are you lying? Should I be worried? No. Can I hold your hair back?
Even the things you wear, let them be things that make you feel good, make you feel confident, make you feel beautiful and incredible and smart and sexy, and all those affirmations you tell yourself in the morning. Don't wear down your body because people who are certain size are not meant to wear certain things. You're not meant to wear a short skirt, you're not meant to wear this. Or whatever you do, make sure it's things that make you feel better. If you know you feel awful when you're eating that burger, stop eating that burger. See mass. Eat those fries if they make you feel better. Like whatever it is you do, let it be things that pour into you and make you feel better. Because sometimes, I know if you've been like on a diet and then you eat something like a cheat meal, you might feel like awful for eating it as opposed to enjoying it because you haven't had it in so long. So if it doesn't make you feel good, the cheat meal seems must. You could change your cheat meal to a tub of ice cream. Speaking of ice cream. Well, I've just remembered because when I got home earlier, I really wanted to have ice cream, but I was so hungry, so I decided to. But anyway,
she made bomb sandwiches.
Sandwiches are easy, guys. Throw everything in the sandwich maker, in the bread, and
they were bomb.
You toast. But yeah, whatever it is that you do, in terms of the affirmations you tell yourself, in terms of what you wear, in terms of who you keep around you, let them be things that help you feel better and feel like you are loved, and like let it be you showing yourself, let every decision you make show you that you love you. You know what I mean? So like, oh, I love myself, but how you're dressing, you're not dressing something that makes you feel like I love myself, or how you're eating, or how you're exercising, or whatever it is you do, let it be something that affirms your body and lets your body know, you know what, I love you, girl. I do.
Cause and this is something like, this is a someone to me, because sometimes I wear tights and I'm like, my thighs are jiggling too much. You know, so itakuwa tu kwanza nikienda hata sister size yangu. Sijui ati asikuja sijui. This makangas, by the way. The gero bottom tier, bottom barrel. I can't deal. Like, you mind your own business. You're in a t-shirt, tights and gomas or something. Just you're just doing your own shit. Hey, I'm like, excuse me first, get out of my space. So like society doesn't let you wear what you want to wear without undue harassment. Like I would
finish.
I would go to the club in, let's say, a crop top and a short skirt, and my thighs are thunder thighs, so I'll just do like one step in. So I'll be like, hey, I'm like, excuse me sir, leave me alone. This is not an invitation to cheat. Like, I'm just wearing a short skirt. You don't need to fuss about it. So society might push you to the wall, but at the end of the day, hata kama ni kuvaa, like me, I have these days where I put on heels, I'm naked, put on Queen Rihanna, and just like adore my body, like just on the mirror, chilling, singing, just to feel good. Like society will not let me wear what I want to wear, but I mean, kwa room hakuna mtu ananiita size yangu. Like I'm just alone. I'm just adoring my body, my imperfections or not, and it just feels like Rihanna has. I don't know. You listen to Rihanna and you feel, who's that girl in the mirror? I need to see her. I need to meet her because she is the bitch. So on days that I feel like I don't, it's not always rosy at now. You feel and you wake up and feel, hey, I'm that curvy woman. Actually, I stopped measuring my waist. I do inches because there was that time. What inches? I only know 1 inches. I don't know the inches I'm talking about. I measure, like if it's my waist, I measure inches. My stomach, my thighs, my hands, I measure inches, because you might be getting heavy, but you're getting slender. Am I making sense?
It's
like
those people
your inches are decreased. Yes, your inches, because that happened to me for the long, and I'm like, akindo even sani menona, but my inches were the same. Like I gained 4 kgs, and at that time, I was in the pits. I'm like, hey, do you sasa mini menona? It's a wrap. I'm done with life. That's it. Then I measured my waist, and I measured my tummy, and I measured my thigh. I do that in the morning when I'm not eating anything, just straight from the shower. And they were the same actually. No, actually, I was at this figure. Then after 3 months, I was 3 inches like less on my waist, and I'm like, oh, who's the bad bitch? Because I think it was growth. Like I'm growing and everything. So if I didn't measure the inches, then I might just be like, hey, I've gained 4 kgs. I don't know where they've come from. I'm just fat. That's all. This is the end of my life. My self-esteem do. Because sometimes, as much as you say society should not dictate, it does dictate such a huge part of your self-esteem.
It does.
So you also don't want to go out there looking or feeling too big, because now when you feel that way, then your confidence reduces. So now then what society says about you becomes you let society shape you, understand? So there's no white or black about this. Like, it's never the same. Every day is different. Every day you wake up loving or hating or meh about yourself. So just take every day. Feel, if you hate how you feel, let it, like, feel it. Don't try to mitigate it. Just feel it, because it's part of the process. I mean, just be there for yourself and be like, today I'm not 100%, but you know what? It's okay. It be like that sometimes. And we move regardless, So I just feel like I can continue talking about this topic, because it's not easy to be. And Africans are normally big, but it's not easy to be big. Like, Africans are meant to be big, like they're normally big. Even in stories they were gigantic, but like nowadays
gigantic.
Like in Homegoing, see, they were like this big men. That's why they were slaves. But in real sense, it's not easy to be a big person, because even a big man would be like, what about that? Like Kenyans, we just find ways to bring down people.
I don't think it's just us Kenyans. I think it's generally
everyone. Like if you're too big, if you're too small, if you're... I don't understand people.
I think that's the thing, that you'll never make people happy.
Yes.
By being yourself.
True.
So if you're big and you love being big, it is what it is. If you're small and you enjoy being small, it is what it is. For a long time I had those genes that I could eat everything until high school happened. And all that top layer shit just messed up my whole genetic system.
Oh, top layer had manini, margarine and everything, oil and all that. Oh, because things used to
no one
float.
taught me. No one taught me to not eat the top layer. I didn't know anyone who could tell me don't eat the top layer. So I grew 4 necks and phew, I don't even what. But generally, if you're trying to lose weight, it's not really the workout, it's really what you eat.
True.
It does make a difference. Like personally, when I did lose weight, I'll try and see if I can get a picture and put it somewhere, but I'm so scared.
I really need to see it. I don't know. I want to see it now.
But generally, I went for the gym for 3 weeks. My 4th week, by then nilishindwa membership. But I'm sure kama hiyo ingekuwa the first week ningeenda, ni venye sasa 4th week you're like, I've already spent my money to work. So it was immediately after high school, and then I started eating healthier. I started using protein shakes for my smoothies and my pancakes. I started eating more vegetarian stuff, and even if it's meat or beef or steak or whatever or chicken, it wasn't like deep fried, it was like baked, where it still has lots of flavor. But I feel like generally, if you're struggling with losing weight and you don't really want to work out, because personally working out is not my best friend. I'm trying to make it a habit currently.
There are other ways you can work out though.
Well,
I've been saying.
But generally, eating healthier and making it easier for you. I'll give you an example of Lydia Dinga.
Oh my
There's this
goodness.
vlog Lydia posted a couple of years ago, I think 2 years ago. They had gone for a trip to Thailand and they were going for a photo shoot, and she didn't feel good about herself at all. And she was like, I don't feel pretty, and I don't, because she's a very honest person, even in her vlog. So she was like, I don't feel good, because that time she'd gone with this beautiful model lady, I'm forgetting her name, Estari Live. So Estari is there looking banging, abs on check, bikini on check. So Lydia is there with her belly fat and her flabby arms, and she wasn't really feeling good. And I think that was her aha moment. And after that, right now, that Lydia is dead. The Lydia you see now, she literally has that bottom, my goals, bottom of your belly line. I just want that one. I don't even want all 6 abs. I just want that bottom of the belly line where your stomach looks like it's going inside. It's going like this. That's what I want. But anyway, she worked towards it because she really
deal
wanted.
with her.
No, you didn't see her before.
Oh my
goodness.
She just be
was in the
flaunting.
pits.
She'd be like, as we having wine, and all we're not even seeing the wine, we're seeing the ass, and I'm like, I'm here for it. You know what? Who needs to see the wine when you can see that ass? I mean, she looks amazing. Like, she just posted the photo. It was Croatia, I think. The one in a white bikini in like teardrops. Guys, I was like, and then she's dark.
Yeah.
So dark plus white is just, oh my goodness. I was like, who is that girl?
But I think the lesson from it is that if you're really not happy, because after that trip, let me tell you, Lydia went, she trained with Coach T, she was on diet, she wasn't eating rice, she wasn't like, as in her cheat meal is rice. Like when Coach T says now we can eat carbs, because of whatever workout she's on, she'll go to the supermarket and buy all the basmati rice she can get. She'll get like 6 packets of basmati rice for herself. But anyway, generally if you're not happy with where your body is at and you're in a position to make a difference, it's hard to get off your ass and put in the work. But I promise you, once you start seeing the results, it will change your life. Even if it's a small thing, because let me tell you, even it's like business. If you start doing something and it starts making sense, making money for you, you will be so addicted to it. You just want to see, when's the next one coming? When's the next project coming? What are we working on? What are brands working on that I can plug into? It's the same thing with fitness or seeing results from working out or from eating healthy or even from just walking or running in the morning. do whatever works for you. You don't need to go to the gym for a whole hour. You can do a Nike has this training app that I use for working out, and it is incredible. It has short workouts, because I'm not about to spend a whole hour working out, that's a big lie, but I can spare 15 minutes out of my day to work out, and those 15 minutes you will die. You will. There's this, if you want to challenge yourself, there's a Cristiano Ronaldo workout. Try it. Those 15 minutes, longest ones of your life. But once you start seeing the results of your feeling, your back is a bit more toned and your waist is looking a bit more snatched, you're like, maybe it's not so bad. Maybe we can up it from 15 minutes to 20. Then maybe from 20, even with walking, it doesn't have to be a whole stay in the house workout. It could even be yoga, because let me tell you, yoga does magic. I went for one yoga class once at the gym, and all those women there, they were old Asian women, and they was looking banging. And I was like, wow, but they knew what they were doing. Me, I was just there playing around, dying. I was dying. Me and the gay dude, we were dying. We were dying. Wow. Everyone else was just there looking like, because it was a core yoga class where it's, anyway, but basically I'm digressing, but basically I'm saying, if you're not happy, let every decision you make you happy and show you that you love yourself. I have said that before, I'm saying it again. Make sure all the decisions, everything you do, from what you eat to what you say to what you tell yourself, to the people you surround yourself with, to the things you watch, the people you follow on Instagram, if they don't make you happy or feel good about yourself,
unfollow. Even block.
Yeah,
I mean,
it's not a must.
gone are the days where people are shunned for blocking. If you don't like it, block. If it's not for you, block or unfollow. I mean, life is too short to be following people just for the sake. If they don't make you feel happy, if it's your friend,
you feel crappy about your life. Because the people who you're going to see them prospering and everything, and it just making you feel like it sucks. Emergency must do a follow. Follow but when you get over that phase, you follow them.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? Because body confidence is just basically loving yourself as you are, flaws and all, with the chubby cheeks and the thick neck and the flabby arms and
it makes life so much better, because now when people tell you you look good, you're not like, you're lying, you know, like you actually know you look
something
good.
I don't know.
And even, I mean, in life, confidence-wise, in the office, you'll be killing. When you're walking on the street, people know this one loves themselves. You know, like there's this confidence you have that you're me. I know I look good. Me, fuck what you think. Me, I know I look good.
And that's what I'm aspiring to be honest. To just be so bonang that I don't care. You know what I mean? Or so your Liso. Your Liso is stunning. She's big and she loves it and she's stunning.
Even thick Leon.
Oh yes, the Leon as well. Yeah.
So yeah, even in bed, I mean, cheeky. If you're big, if he dies, he dies. You get on top. If he can't handle it, too bad. I mean, I think
it is what it is.
He'll die in heaven, you know. if you're small, the better. He can lift you, he can kunja you, he can, you know, throw you up. They're better. I mean, life will come at your size.
Yeah.
You don't have to be bigger, you don't have to be smaller. Life will come at your size.
Yes.
And that's all you need to know. I mean, I wouldn't be here crying that, oh, Kogi is so skinny, oh my goodness, is something wrong with me? There's nothing wrong with me. Yeah. She shouldn't be here crying, oh Sheila, there's something. There's nothing wrong with her. Yeah. She's okay how she is. I'm okay how I am. What society thinks is up to them. Are they paying your bills?
No.
Are they giving you orgasms? No. Are they feeding you? No. So, I mean, at the end of the day, and even that boy who's giving you orgasms, just telling you, BCG, I'll buy you fries so that you can get thicker, or I'll take you to the gym. Exit, please.
That's toxicity, darling. If someone can't love you as you are, well, you don't have room for them, because you only have room for things that show you love and give you peace of mind and make you happy. And is that person making you happy? No. It's a wine, guys.
So that said, I think that the take home is love yourself in whatever shape or size you come in whatever color or hair texture, or you know, like if you have hair, kwanza me, my hair shrinks. Hey, ati wash and go can never be me. What is wash and go? You know, you watch on IG ati she washes her hair, then kidogo after, then it becomes curly. I was
Curly hair.
me. I wash my hair. I look
Shrinkages.
like.
But
Kandi corner.
do you know the people who I feel look the most confident in the room are people who wear the shrinkage out like they're wearing fucking inches.
But it doesn't look.
You can tell someone who's walking into a room with their afro out in their shrinkage state, no twist up, no nothing, no extra curls, no curl activator, just sheer butter and love, self-love, and you'll be like, phew, that girl was looking bomb. Because we're in a society where inches are the thing, where you're wearing Peruvian or Indian or whatever it is you're wearing, but inches are where it's actually like, oh, did you see that frontal? But for me, I think because there are not that many people, there's so many people wearing wigs, human hair wigs, and there's nothing wrong with that. But when you find those few people who actually rock the freaking shrinkage, I'm not those people yet. We are working towards it. But when you see that person who wears the freaking shrinkage or the freaking bald head, like nobody can tell me nothing, you can see their self-love is beyond societal inches or societal standards. It's self-love because I decided to shave my hair and I love myself anyway. And they wear the big old hoops, like the big.
But you know, those people don't have foreheads. Like they have zero forehead. So you know the hair starts from here. So me, I can't be playing those games. Because I'm telling you, my hair shrinks. I look like, you know, boys when they used to be like high school kulikuwa na hizi shule za unanyoa Jordan, then the next one you can keep kidogo hair. Mine looks like that. And normally my hair reaches here. So you can imagine the shrinkage that is there. I can't be playing those games because my forehead is there. Plus, my hairline is not a T-string. My hairline is like a coastline. It has, you know, I can't be playing those
like
games.
A coastline. I love it.
Nope. So, twist outs, banner. At least they make you look. They disrupt from the forehead. You know, like if you have shrinkage, every attention goes to the forehead. Because as it is, my forehead is shining. So you can imagine, tutoe tu nywele, now that's how I look. Literally. So I'm like, anyway, that's courage for the future.
Yeah,
but
for the near future.
Anyway, so kwa hayo machache. Yeah, oh, there's this app called Eternal Sunshine. It gives you affirmations every day, and it's really good for when you feel like shit or when you feel like today is not your day. It really goes out there and gives you affirmations on this is what I'll say today or this is what I'll be today. It's really, really good. Like when you can just be scrolling through it when you wake up. This is what I'm going to do today. This is, I'm like, you're worthy, let no one tell you otherwise. There's no price to your worth. I mean, so don't try and don't let people buy your worth or something. So, affirmations too, it's really good. So check it out. It's called Eternal Sunshine.
We'll put a link down below.
Yes.
We hope you actually check those links, guys. We put so many links.
Yeah, and they're helpful.
Yes. So thank you so much for watching. Where are you in your self-love journey? Where are you in your body confidence journey? Are you like Punang, or are you working towards Mihlali already? Because Mihlali is like level 1, then Bunhang is like level 5 million. But generally, where are you in your journey of self-love and your body confidence? How can we help you feel better?
Thank you so much for commenting. Like, yeah, Patience Mburu always comments on all our videos.
We love you so much. Thank you.
And we love you.
Yeah.
So for all the comments, for all the likes, for all the views, I mean, thank you so much. So see you on our next video.